Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to try another new thing because that's what we're all about right now is trying new things. And we're going to go back and do our Greek and Latin roots. See how this goes, try it out. You've given me some very positive feedback when it comes to doing our social studies lessons, so we're going to try this out with our Greek and Latin roots. Kind of feel like we're in school a little bit, still doing some of our norm of what we typically do. So this week's Greek and Latin root is struct. So if you look in all these words, we have struct inside of them. And if you are structing something, you are building it. So all of these words have to do with building, putting something together. Okay? So, construction. Any ideas of what construction means? I know you know what construction is. It's the act and process of building something. So you're putting something together. We see this all the time. We talk of, or I actually joke with some friends that in Ohio, we have a couple of seasons. It's winter, spring, and then construction season. But construction, you're building something, you're putting something together, okay? Destructive. I bet some of you would be very apt to tell me quickly what destructive means. And this is a very, hopefully you've never done that to your computer, but that is a deconstructed computer, deconstructive. So causing a lot of damage, causing a lot of harm, and or just taking something completely apart. Hopefully, please don't ever be that deconstructed with a laptop. That is a laptop, by the way, just if you're curious what that picture is. Instruct. This is what I'm doing with you guys right now. Instruct, learning something new, being taught something new. Yes, teachers instruct, but you have also instructed me. You need to quiet down. Sorry, Ari's working on coding next to me. But you have all, just a teacher doesn't have to be the only one that can instruct. Your parents have instructed you on how to do things. They've taught you how to walk and talk. They have taught you how to potty train. They were your first teachers. You have also, if you're an older sibling, or maybe even if you're a younger sibling, you have instructed your siblings how to do something as well. So instruct can be anybody. Anybody can teach someone else something new. Reconstruct. Okay. Reconstruct, that's where we are putting something back together. It's fallen apart, it's been destroyed, so we're going to build it. We're going to put it back together. Think of Legos. If you built a tower with Legos and then somebody came along and knocked it down and destroyed it, you can reconstruct your Lego set back into what it was before. We see this a lot with roads, that roads are torn up and then reconstructed or repaved out so then they're able to be ready to go. Earthquakes, hurricanes, any of those natural disasters, we reconstruct after they've gone through to be able to build again, put something back together again. And then last but not least, a structure. Is the act of building something, okay? So structure, the way something is built, arranged, and organized, being put together. We refer to a lot of buildings as structures because they are being built up and put together, okay? Let's look at some of our prefix words. Our first one is enforce. You should know this one too. Example, enforce. We actually just talked about in Soul Studies a couple weeks ago how it is important that you are following the law and you're following rules, and there are people that are there to enforce them. We actually spoke about the president's job is to enforce the laws. He is the one that is making sure that the laws are enforced and are being followed. Okay. We also have enlighten. If you are enlightened on something, you are giving knowledge or understanding to someone. For example, you all enlighten me with how much you know and you're learning. Okay. Entitle. If you are entitled or feel you have a sense of entitlement, you to give the right to someone. So they're saying like a coupon entitles you to receive a discount. Some people feel that due to their social status, they are entitled to receive certain things or to receive certain benefits and such. Okay, so entitled gives you the right to something. We also have encourage. This is what I do with you guys all the time. Okay. I encourage you to do your best. I encourage you that I want you to do well. And when you encourage someone, you make someone more determined, hopeful, or confident. You are encouraging that, like, you want them to do well. And so you give compliments and you give smiles and praise to encourage that to continue and to keep going. Okay. Encounter. If you encounter something, you are going to meet something. For example, we probably don't want to encounter this bear because if we encounter this bear, it's probably not going to go well for us. For example, even in the song, We're Going on a Bear Hunt, I know you all know that song from preschool, but when they get to the end of the song and they encounter the bear, they all go running back through the entire song all the way back to the very beginning. So to encounter is to have or experience problems or difficulties, or to meet something or someone without expecting or intending to. Okay. Now, I am going to put your Greek and Latin root worksheet into your Google Classroom. This is not a requirement. It is not something you have to do. If you would like to do it, I am more than happy to take a look at it. Again, at this time, I am not going to make it a requirement, okay? The only thing that I would like you to do, please make sure to look through to watch the video, and that way you're still learning some new vocabulary words, okay? You guys are awesome. Keep up the great work, and check back soon for your next video lesson.